Right here in Miami.
Kate, I could put together a lovely reception here at the house.
And I could take care of the catering.
Well, I have always dreamed of wearing a long white gown and marching down the aisle on my father's arm.
Who said anything about inviting your father?
It wouldn't be much of a wedding without both of my parents.
Fear, did your friend die?
Rose, he hasn't come here yet.
Oh, well, you certainly look black.
Wait, Rose, did you get me a partner for the bowling tournament?
Sure did. You're all signed up. It's him.
Want me to get it? I'll take care of him.
Sit down, Sophia. You must be exhausted. Why, I rode in the cab. I didn't push it.
Oh, Sophia, honey, how nice to see you.
Who are you?
It's me, Blanche.
You look like a prostitute.
So what? You did the same thing at McSorley's Bar Super Bowl weekend.
How do I look?
Oh, terrific.
I'll say, to the untrained eye, that polyester could almost pass for silk.
It is silk.
Oh, sure, Rose, and sure.
Give us a few minutes, please.
5 minutes more, then I've got to bury Mr. Pincus.
You see,
Is there a Blanche Hollingsworth here?
God, he's been killed.
Arrested.
What?
He gave me this to give to you. He's a bigamist, ma'am. He's wanted in 4 states. He's got 6 wives.
I could fail the whole course. And if I fail this course, I won't get my degree. And if I don't get my degree, the museum won't even consider me for that promotion.
Oh, I guess there's no bright side.
Honey, calm down. You're going to pass the course. It simply means that you're going to have to buckle down and study a little harder.
At least you're doing well on your other 2 courses.
What are you doing?
I can't let you go through with this. Do you want to spend the rest of your life rotting away in some disgusting jail cell, bribing screws for cigarettes and toilet paper?
Rose, in Miami, it is not a felony to cut the wedding cake.
Cut them.
I know what you're going through. The bottom line is, if you take a chance in life, sometimes good things happen, sometimes bad things happen. But honey, if you don't take a chance, nothing happens.
I'm going to take a chance.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Well, I have to look in my closet. I don't even know what to wear.
Married, but after his wife died, there was no stopping him.
So?
Well, we could finally consummate our long and burning passion.
And
It took about 10 minutes. He wore his watch.
Are dealers in stolen gems.
Those sweet people?
I'm afraid so. And we have reason to believe that they may be making a major move sometime in the next 72 hours. So we'd like to set up shop here for a few days.
Well, of course. You can both stay in my room.
now, wait just a minute.
All right. I don't believe we've been introduced. My name is Blanche Devereaux. That's French for Blanche Devereaux.
I'm pleased to meet you.
Forgive me for staring, but I do declare you're just about the most attractive man I've seen in Florida since Mr. John Forsythe performed Hamlet at the
Richmond Street.
Oh, what's the matter?
Oh, Dorothy, thank God it's you. I broke my glasses at the mall and I can't see a thing. It took me 6 hours to find my way home.
Ma, if you couldn't see, why didn't you call me to come get you?
I tried to, but every time I put in a dime and dialed, a condom popped out.
Wait a minute, Rose. Honey, if you didn't like your aunt, then why are you so upset?
Because I'll have to speak at her funeral. I'm terrified of speaking in front of people. It's my biggest fear in the world.
Why can't somebody else speak?
Connection looking. I thought it was expired. It made me feel old, Dorothy. I want to learn again.
Oh, come on, Ma, you're 81 years old. Your eyesight is weaker, your reflexes are slower.
And who are you, Magic Johnson? Dorothy, please.
Oh, all right, Ma, all right. Well, give it a try. But...
I hate. Well, that's like for girls.
Yeah, well, we can renegotiate. I'll do the vacuuming if you'll, learn English. Come on. I'll fix you something to eat.
All right, now, attention, everyone.
Oh, yes, she is. I heard her on the phone. Your mother's right, Dorothy.
You begged me to be your partner, and now you're dumping me?
You and I could never be Blanche and Olga Nielsen. That's why I had to team up with her sister, Sonia.
Is this dress me?
It's too tight, it's too short, and it shows too much cleavage for a woman your age.
Yes, Blanche, it's you.
Another date with your mystery man?
Oh, he's no mystery man.
No, then how come you've been out with him 4 times? We don't know anything about him.
Well, there.
You're not the only one. The old lady next door is running through a sprinkler in her underwear.
There's no old lady living. Ma! Unbearable. It must be 110.
Had his eye on me, so I took out your hairspray and gave my hair a final spritz. Only, surprise, it wasn't hairspray. It was mace. You had mace. Your hairspray was mace. I maced myself right there in the police station. Almost.
That is
That's wonderful.
fantastic.
I have faith again. Kill the killers. This calls for champagne. I'll get it.
Oh, no, honey, there's none on ice.
Well, I'll put some in the freezer. Be ready in 20 minutes.
Oh, so what happens now? I guess you press charges, right?
Well, no, actually not. He might press charges, though. Maybe it isn't a heart attack.
Oh, Rose, honey, she's 80. At 80, something's got to go.
Well, not necessarily. My grandparents lived to their 90s. One was 102.
In Minnesota.
So?
Rose, you know how they freeze dead people to preserve them and then bring them back?
For your information, I'm not here to audition.
Why are you here?
I realized I had no talent, so I decided to become an agent. Why Ryan O'Neal hasn't come to the same conclusion, I'll never understand. Anyway, I'm proud to announce I'm the exclusive worldwide representative of the Donatello Triplets. Until I'm back to 99, I'm no longer Sophia Petrillo.
Morning, Dorothy. Morning, Sophia.
Who?
Dorothy, do you realize it's only 2 weeks till Phyllis Strictly's Memorial Day beach party? That means it's only 2 weeks till we have to get back into our bathing suits again. Well, I just slipped into last year's bikini, and I think I look pretty good.
Not only am I not allowed to go, I'm not allowed to talk about it. This is the same deal Cinderella had with her stepsisters.
I always wanted to go to Hollywood. When I was a young girl, I used to dream about becoming a movie star. Mr. Mason, who owned the corner drugstore, said I was a young Barbara Billingsley.
That last night really didn't mean anything. But you're wrong. The fact that it happened at all proves that there's still something between us. And now, we've got a chance to start all over. We could take that cruise we always talked about. We could look into that antique shop.
Hey, what are you two doing up?
Waiting for you.
We thought you might want to talk.
All the food's already on the table, Dorothy. We didn't want to waste precious time.
Thank you. So, what do you want to talk about? All right, I have not...
Well, it feels like hell. Dorothy, how do you go through this for years at a stretch?
I have compassionate friends around me.
Well, I guess eventually this was bound to happen. I can just feel my femininity slipping through my fingers. And in the past a big.
I know that guy. That's just a stage name.
Ma, I don't like this new crowd that you're hanging out with. Now, why are you with these people?
Care for you, Jonathan?
Then will you marry me?
Yes. Yes. Oh, yes. 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 Yes.
Rose?
Oh,
Yes.
Rose, honey, wake up.
Rosie, wake up, darling.
Rose!
Who are you?
Just ask the damn favor.
Dorothy, I need your help tonight for a charity.
Oh, I'm sorry, honey. I have a date.
You call that a date? Thyroid Freddy? His eyes bugged right out of his head. He looks like he's being choked.
Now, stop it. Freddie is a fine man. You know, when he was younger, he could have been an...
Blanche, look at all these flowers.
Oh, my God. Who died? Did one of us die?
They're mine, Sophia. They're from a secret admirer.
Ma, look, I got flowers. 2 bouquets of lousy, stinking flowers.
Oh, I know what you're talking about, Sophia. There are men's voices that get me going like that, too.
Blanche, there are men's socks that can get you going.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
And do we all remember what today is?
I'll go out on a limb and say Thursday, but you can't go...
Talk forever. Oh, God. Al. I'm all right. I'm okay. Al, the big jerk. I loved him. He was a decent man, you know?
I know.
Hi, Dorothy. Cooking?
No, Rose, I'm developing pictures from the Magellan space program. Yes, I'm cooking.
I was just trying to make conversation. Don't talk to me like I'm stupid.
Rose, I'm concerned about Ma's first day at Cypress Grove.
Oh, I'm sure.
Originally it was to keep the Visigoths away, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Am I convincing?
As what, ye old town slut?
Look, as long as I'm here, I should tell you there's been some complaints from the neighbors about the noise at night.
Which neighbors?
Well, me.
Which noise?
Well, you.
Well, get earmuffs. I pay my taxes.
Ah, Rose.
Just put it in a capsule. He said, she never is sarcastic. She takes every word for the exact meaning of that word. She doesn't have any imagination. If you said I could eat a horse, she'd call the SPCA with one of those things. So I was thrilled to wind up with, and then this one.
I am having a good time.
Well, thank you, Steve. Now, here's the vitamins. Take them when you get up.
Oh, but sometimes I get up at 4 a.m. to, well, you know.
I know. Boy, do I know.
Yeah, but I'm sure afterwards Stevie doesn't yell, help, come get me, my feet are asleep. How did the interview go?
Oh, fantastic. Is Aunt Blanche here? I want to tell her all about it. And that I won't be home for dinner tonight.
Oh, your gorgeous doctor taking you for another midnight cruise?
Oh, no. Tonight I'm going out with Michael.
Oh, Michael isn't the doctor.
No, Michael's from the university. He's the one who interviewed me. Oh.
What, Ma?
I always thought of us as the Gabors.
Well, I'm glad we had this little chat.
No. Hear me out. I'm Jolie, the mother. Your sister Gloria, she's Zsa Zsa. And Ava, well, Ava was, of course, your brother Phil. Boy, it wasn't easy getting you in here. Stan took your head, Gloria took your legs. I haven't heard such heavy breathing since before you passed out.
Ma, please.
Oh, come on. When I said that to Stan, he laughed so hard he dropped you.
You sound happy about this.
I am. This is wonderful. Your sister found a man.
I don't believe this. All the years I was with him, he was a yutz. She goes to bed with him, and it's great?
That's right. It was wrong for you. He's perfect for her.
Ma, that's ridiculous.
Look, Gloria isn't the kind of woman that does well by herself. She's the kind of woman who needs a rich man to buy her things and body.
Sophia, wills are no joking matter. Charlie tried to be funny with his and left everything to Henrietta, our prize cow. Well, some lawyer got a hold of the will and represented Henrietta on contingency. There I was presenting my...
What if nobody asked me to dance?
Now, Dorothy, think. If there's somebody out there who is willing to dance with a corpse, there's somebody willing to dance with you.
Blanche, wait. Listen, I think maybe this wasn't such a good idea.
nonsense. I promise you're gonna have.
They have me working in the careers and teaching booth. Oh, Miles is going to be there too, speaking about teaching in college.
Oh, speaking of career day is quite a responsibility. I still remember career day back in St. Olaf.
Check, please.
You ain't their hiatress either.
Oh, good, you're all here. Saturday night, of course, you're all here. Well, before I go out, listen to what
He's your uncle, but you have to realize that we're both adults and capable of a caring, warm relationship.
How was the sex?
So good we named it!
May I say a few words just to my friends 75 and over? I'd like you to take a good look at your dates for this evening. Now take a look at mine. Stand up, Raoul. The man is half my age, isn't he?
Kitchen is.
Well, I figured the way I've been crashing into everything, you'd rather get it.
Maybe you should get your drink of water yourself.
I thought you said you'd look after me, Rose.
Lily, if you can't even get yourself a drink of water, you're helpless. And that scares me.
How do you think I feel?
Please be on your best behavior.
Why is everyone looking at me?
Daddy!
Where's the old lady? Aha!
You looking for me, mouth?
Ma.
I've never been in a place like this. Are these all real cowboys?
Of course, Rose.
It's high school?
Try 70.
I'll be the oldest mother. What I always loved about my children was everybody thought I was their sister. My body will never come back from this one.
It barely came back from the last one.
This is too depressing. I'm going back to bed.
Baby.
She's... Oh, my God. He's just the sexiest man in television. And Burt Reynolds is the sexiest man in the movies. Oh, I cannot believe this. All that manliness in one room, in one crowded room, one hot, crowded room. Everybody's steamy bodies all pressed up against each other.
Blanche. Relax, you're about to set off the smoke detector.
With as many notches you must have on your garter belts, it was bound to happen.
Oh, Rose, honey, are you all right?
I was booked. Fingerprints, mugshots. I'm a known criminal. I'll never be able to go back to my hometown again.
Oh, honey, nobody back my evening with the man you yourself described as having the personality of a dial tone. And why? So you can go have a splendid evening with some dashing naval officer. Well, absolutely not. Under no circumstances will I even entertain the notion.
I'll let you borrow my cashmere sweater anytime you want.
No!
I will give you outright, my practically full...
Blanche, do you have a minute? Dorothy and I have been up all night working on a song. We'd like your opinion.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, I think we really might have hit on something. Hootenanny is marginal, and I refuse to accept salami.
I have to go put up some fresh coffee. I'm expecting that lady from the catering company, and I don't want her to think I'm a bad hostess.
Salami, please.
I never had this trouble when I worked alone.
Oh? When you worked alone, the only thing you could rhyme with go was...
Feet on the ground.
I gotta hand it to you, Blanche. You handled it better than I thought you would.
Oh, well, to tell you the truth, I'm not thrilled, but as long as they're in love and happy, and I don't have to call her Mommy, I can live with it. Oh, hello there. How'd you do?
We came in second.
Oh, that's terrific. What'd you get?
Treated badly.
And I am sorry about embarrassing you and your friends. But that doesn't change the fact that I slept with Michael.
Oh, honey, I so wanted your first time to be special.
It was, Mom. 4 years.
Mr. Allen. Mr. Allen. Does Dorothy get the job or not?
Oh, sure, I don't care.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Allen. I hope I can live up to your expectations.
Think how much damage it could do if it fell into the wrong hands.
Rose, are you going to be very much longer?
Not now, Dorothy. This man is still very down about his financial situation. He was one of the principals.
That you wanted to see me about.
Not now, Dorothy. Finish your thought, Blanche.
Into the kitchen, Stanley.
Well, I'll just send one of them home. Only which one? You know, Sophia, I used to have this recurring dream about twins. They always killed each other over me. Maybe I'll drive.
Well, where were you? We've been worried.
You know who's in this hospital? Rochelle DeVito. She slipped in the shower.
Ladies, just leave.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Hello, front door. It's me again. My name is Rose Nyland in 118.
My heart is pounding in my ears. But then again, it always pounds in my ears. I could see the finish line. It was only 200-300 yards away. And then it happened. What every runner dreads. I hit the wall.
Ma, you ran out of steam.
No,
Your bra. What was your lucky handkerchief doing in there?
I was blowing my breasts, Rose. I stuffed it in to give me cleavage. To turn on the butcher so I could get a decent piece of veal.
What are you looking at? She scuffed those shoes. I heard her left a mark on that boy.
I'll see you later. I'm going over to Tony's.
For lunch?
No, I just called him. He was in bed. I heard female laughter in the background. It was Angela. They're sleeping together just like I suspected.
I'm looking forward to it.
I don't believe in plastic surgery. I think it's unnatural.
This from a woman who bragged she slept with a pig until she was 11.
I think if it makes you feel better, to look better, there's nothing wrong with it.
Then I guess it's just that looking good isn't that important to me.
Oh, come on. What are you talking about, Rose? You wear makeup, you have your nails done, you even color your hair.
This is my hair's natural color.
Yeah, and John Madden is a finicky eater.
Well, Dorothy, I guess you might have a point, but plastic surgery is so drastic. I think I'd be too scared.
Oh, believe me, honey, there's nothing.
All right, Blanche. But I think there's some things that you don't understand. There are a lot of good reasons for having this kind of work done, but there are also a lot of bad ones. Plastic surgery will only improve your general appearance. It won't make you perfect. And as with any surgery, there are risks involved. There are absolute...
Mario, you spoiled our surprise.
Sorry, I'll come in again. Totally unsuspecting. Here I come, expecting nothing. Surprise! Oh, this is great. What a surprise. But it's not my birthday.
I know, honey. We're celebrating your winning that contest.
Oh, wow.
Thus affording the listener the opportunity to glean from it whatever he may. Besides, I just hate it when I'm left out of the conversation.
Hello? Yes, it is. No, he isn't. What?
Kitchen is a base.
Fine, we'll just cook in the fireplace and pee in the broom closet. Al?
Strongly recommend.
Yes. I owe you a beer.
I'm gonna go make a few phone calls. I'd like to see some friends before we go back tomorrow.
Where are you going?
Back to school.
Flying?
Yeah.
You'd be safer hitching.
Oliver, don't start.
Hey, I'm a test pilot. Who knows better than I what goes on up there?
Oliver, I don't...
There's some things about Salvador I still have trouble talking about. Of course, other things I'm not allowed to talk about unless I want the Scarponi family to put out a contract on me. Hey, I made up that last part, trying to lighten the moment.
Dear Mother, there's a big market for novelties. That plastic dog do we snuck into Charlie Nadel's lunch pail was a scream. I'll bet his Cocker Spaniel will catch hell for that tonight.
Lucky me, I'm married to the old coward of Canarsie.
I just want to pick up a couple extra dollars so we can buy a television set.
Oh, for heaven's sake, go on.
No, Dave, I better do this by myself. You might...
This picture, my face on this jar filled with my tomato sauce. We could put Paul Newman out of business.
Ma, if you had your choice of a spaghetti sauce with your picture on it or Paul Newman's picture on it, which would you choose?
Back to square one?
Nothing but no good money grubbing trash. Oh, baby, forgive me.
Get a hold of yourself.
Rose, I apologize.
Rose, so do I. Oh, Rose, can you ever forgive us? Rose. I hear B.B. King does that when he's tired of singing the blues. Honey, why don't you sit down? I'll give you some nice lemonade.
Thanks, Dorothy. Something weird is going on around here, Dorothy.
Don't be silly. You're just having a little bad luck.
You say? It was my high school graduation. I was valedictorian.
You were valedictorian?
Yes. I was 4th out of 19 graduating seniors. Anyway.
Wait a minute. Rose, if you were 4th, how were you chosen valedictorian?
Not been honest with you about. Blanche Devereaux and I never had an affair. I only said that to improve my image.
Ha, 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 ha.
Now, Blanche is too good a person to be used that way. In fact, she's the one who made me realize how important honesty is. Wife, Anna Maria Bonaducci.
I can't believe it.
What do you say about my hunches now, Dorothy? 5 more minutes, I would have had it.
Ma, how could you know? No,
fatness.
Well, good night, Blanche.
Well, what's your hurry? Why don't you come in for a nightcap?
Oh, I don't want to put you out.
Oh, I like to put out.
Hello, ladies. Hi, Cousin Rose.
Sven, hi. I want to do something really special tonight in honor of your wedding. What are you in the mood for?
Oh, Cousin Rose, there isn't going to be a wedding.
What? Why not?
Well, because I decided I can't marry.
I gave myself a perm and took up jazzercise. You bought a car without telling me?
How can I explain it? When I sat behind the wheel, people noticed me. People paid attention. That car was a chick magnet.
That is it, Stanley. That's it. Maybe I am a perfectionist, and maybe I do take charge, but, Doctor, if I did not, our whole household would fall apart.
To tell you the truth, Doctor, I'm the glue that keeps these women together, and I am totally unappreciated.
Oh, Ma, please.
Look, you may be...
Rose, what was your first impression of me?
I thought you wore too much makeup and were a slut. I was wrong. You don't wear too much makeup.
Very clever.
Very, very clever.
I can't remember hearing anything more clever. Unless it was last week on Alf when the cat next door... I'll go get the after-dinner drinks.
Barbara, I picked up your first novel the other day.
Ah, yes. So dark the way.
Yes. Murray Gutman?
Oh, maybe we can get him to turn his jacket inside out. I'm sure the lining isn't as loud.
His tuxedo has nothing to do with it.
I don't understand.
He can't come to the club.
Why not?
Gutman.
What are you talking about?
Gutman. He's Jewish, isn't he?
Yes, it's that beautiful sports car you've always dreamed of. Retail price $23,000. Now, Dorothy, Blanche, Willard, and Fred, it's time to see what you did pick. Are you ready?
Yes, we're ready. We're ready. Yes, we're ready.
Because have I got something for you? A brand...
Lucky.
Not so lucky. The man in your bed is dead.
What?
Dead.
Oh, Sophia. He's not dead. I was just in there.
So was I. I went to put back your laundry. And I see there's a man on the bed, so I introduced myself. But he doesn't answer. Actually, I just got off the phone with Phil's wife. She's back, poor thing.
But poor thing?
She's in a state of shock. She found out she couldn't do any better than Phil. Not exactly a storybook romance, but an ending's an ending, and there you have it.
Oh, we're so glad you decided to stay, honey.
Oh, Sophia, when we thought you were leaving, we started talking.
Fine. See ya.
Well, Dorothy, what are we going to do now?
I don't know. This is such a mess.
Well, seems to me we have two choices. One, we can beg Ernie's forgiveness, or two, we can find another contractor.
Or three, the Sicilian method. Torch the garage, collect the insurance, and build a summer house.
What to do about Al?
No, I'm just as confused as ever.
Rosa, impedisci il lavoro con i tuoi problemi, capisci?
Vincenzo says he thinks he has a solution to your problem.
Really? Well, translate for me, Sophia.
Well, I'm a little bit rusty, but I think he said, picture it.
People don't have dandruff. God figures they've been through enough already.
Hello, you must be Michael's mother.
And you must be Lorraine's mother. We weren't expecting you until tomorrow.
Greetings, boys and girls. Coffee is hot. A stove is hot. Angie Dickinson is hot. Very funny, Mr. Stage Manager. And now, boys and girls, we're going to see...
The real reason I wanted to marry him was because his oldest daughter was a rival of mine at cheerleading. And I figured if I married Deck, I'd be her mama. I could kick her off the squad. Anyway, I remember the next day I was in the Rexall when Deck came in. Look,
Darling, didn't I ever teach you anything? No true lady ever tells her age.
Happy Mother's Day, Mama.
Front lawn and singing songs and dressing up in bed sheets. Of course, coming from Chattanooga, he wasn't familiar with the custom. He had a heart attack. He spent most of the summer in intensive care.
Either that story is actually funny, or the batteries are going in and out in my hearing aid. Rose, I want you to know that I think it's very sweet that you're keeping an old lady company.
All right. Take 5. Even the seagulls stopped listening.
The rain kept our fans away.
Baloney. Every week we've been collecting what, $20, $30 for the clinic? The last couple of weeks we're lucky if we break 10. And you know why? We're losing our edge. The excitement is gone. We're not driven like we used to be.
In the open anyway. Come on in and say your piece.
Well, the reason is we've been getting along so well as friends lately that I didn't want us to have another night like that night we had in college.
In college? What are you talking about?
That night, the spring jamboree out at Grady's Motor Lodge.
Grady's Motor Lodge? I never...
Do you remember me?
Stand tall, Yutz, Head looks like a monkey's behind.
She's gonna be all right.
How you feeling, Ma?
I'm fine. Let's go home.
Mrs. Petrillo, I'm Dr. Corley.
Pleased to meet you. Well, goodbye.
Mrs.
In the hospital, naked under a sheet with strange men inspecting my body with cold metal instruments.
Which reminds me, has that Tyler returned my call? Come on, Blanche, we need to rehearse some more. Will you help us, Dorothy?
Oh, all right.
Maybe we can find an old rug to sharpen our claws on.
Yeah, how about the one on Stanley's head?
You don't have to worry about people misspelling your last name all the time.
Is your last name difficult to spell?
Yes, but I'm getting better at it.
This must be our patient.
No, Jerry. It's the old paralyzed lady on the couch.
Doctor, I just don't understand. She was fine this morning.
Ladies.
For a minute, Rose, do you know what we need? An Elvis impersonator.
That sounds great, Blanche. I thought we'd get a new dishwasher first, but this could probably come in just as handy.
I mean for our next club meeting, Rose. Membership has been waning. Maybe this...
Blanche, hand me my robe.
Here. Now listen, we love you two a lot, but you've been here for 3 weeks, and this living arrangement is not working out.
I guess we forgot how hard it is to live with a man in the house.
Why? What did I do?
Well, you snore, you don't pick up after yourself, and you hardly ever remember to lift up the toilet seat.
Driving away the birds with that noise. You know a real song?
Do you have a buck?
It had to be you.
That was Sal's favorite song.
It had to be you. It had to be you.
Hey, mister. You want me to play It Had to Be You for the two of you?
I want you to play it for the four of us.
Between my perky bosoms. And I'll never get to buy perky bosoms. But what the hell, nothing else perks on this body.
Hey, maybe we can get the jacket for just a minute and grab the ticket out of
Us at stake. To find that jacket and get that ticket, we will lie, cheat, threaten, and steal if we have to.
Oh, hello.
Anybody got a backup plan?
I'm sorry. I didn't know anyone was out here. I was just locking up.
Father, we desperately need your help.
Well, frankly, I'm not sure we have enough empty beds, but you're welcome to stay.
I don't get to know?
No, Mom.
Okay, have it your way, but nobody can keep a secret from Sophia Petrillo. Whatever that guy's hiding, I could smoke it out of him in 3 or 4 quick questions.
Hello, ladies.
Perfect timing.
Ma.
So, Clayton, what do you think of this Miami weather so far?
Dorothy, get dressed. We're going out to celebrate Clayton's last night in town.
Oh, terrific.
Let's go to Jose's. We always go there to celebrate.
The food is great.
Yeah, and they make all the waiters wear these really skin-tight bullfighters pants.
Really?
You ever tried passing a sponge?
What happened, Sophia?
I got stuck with the meanest patient in the history of medicine. I mean, just because a person has 2 weeks to live doesn't mean he has to be cranky.
Oh, come on, Ma. The man is dying. I mean, have some.
Hi, Ernie.
Oh, Rose, I'm really sorry. I'm on my way to the office. There's been a small emergency. Do you mind if we postpone our date?
Well, I was gonna ask you
Now, look,
if you...
I'd like to make this up to you. I've been thinking, how about we go away this weekend? I know it's sudden, but...
Aren't they the greatest?
Yes. Looks like I've been a good influence on them.
Excuse me, ladies. I need to inspect your bag.
I thought you...
Whoever thought it would rain for 24 hours straight? Red sixes. I'm having a cup of tea. Talk talking. The two of you have a look on your face like you paid for Phantom of the Opera tickets. Excuse me for not being Somerset Maugham. Better I should say nothing from now on and sit here like a pincushion.
Hey, girls, did Bob Hope call? Rosebud?
All right, I'll do it.
Oh, great!
Hey, Pepe, your mother's a tramp.
I'm going to kill you, Gonzalez.
It's a good thing he doesn't play trumpet. His lip looks like meatloaf.
Okay, Dorothy, let's see a smile. This one's for the camera. And action.
Look, Grandma, I found you a real good pizza just like you used to get in Sicily.
And fair to Holly. Now, I spent 3 afternoons with her this week, and she was lovely company each time. Last night, she even took me out to Antonio's.
Antonio's? Well, that's right down by my office. Why didn't you guys call?
Holly did call. She said somebody said you weren't there.
But I was.
Oh, well, I guess it was just a mix-up. But the point, I think you're probably looking for Dr. Rosenzweig. But if you ever want a discount on life insurance, call me.
Oh, boy, do I need a cup of coffee.
What's the matter?
Oh, this whole Lillian thing. The woman was happy.
I don't know. Is it because we know that Lillian's just plain lucky that a lot of old people do slip through the cracks and are forgotten? And maybe it may not be too long until we're elderly ourselves.
I know, girls. Let's...
Oh, for heaven's sake, go on.
No, Dave, I better do this by myself. You might get hurt.
3, 4. For every cottage is April in Paris.
And every bathroom, Calcutta in July.
Do you remember how I convinced you to let me back into bed?
No.
I've got a crush on you, sweetie pie.
Everything slides back and you look like you just had a facelift.
Oh, you're right. I'm gorgeous. I'm going to have to meet men lying down.
I thought you did.
Of course, that way, not only does your face...
Window?
I thought, Mama, that we could go down there, and once you see these places are legitimate, you won't be so upset.
I don't want to go to a place like that. It's too embarrassing. What if one of the neighbors saw me going in? What would they think? One's pinching your bottom. You're a lucky girl, Dorothy. I hate you.
Oh, this is just crazy talk. I think we've only been seeing each other for 3 months. I've never even thought of what it would be like if I were Mrs. Kenneth Whittingham. Fact is, I'm embarrassed.
Don't be ridiculous, Dorothy. You love the man for who he is. It's not like he's driving you around in a tiny car with a giant key on the back. Is he?
I see what you mean.
You know, you can learn a lot about a man just by the way he holds you in his arms. Whether he's kind, sensitive, caring.
He dipped you, didn't he?
All evening. Look, I'm not going out with him. You go, Blanche. What? Well, you like him. I know you do, so you go. What? I couldn't.
Of course she couldn't.
You stay out of this, Dorothy.
Well, what?
I'm glad to hear it. Would you care to dance?
Oh, I don't think so.
Oh. I'm usually not this forward, but Glenn Miller has such an effect on me. You don't like Glenn Miller, do you?
Oh, are you kidding? I was in the search party. Let's dance. Michael?
Oh, hi, Ma. What are you doing up?
Waiting up for you.
I brought you something.
Change from my 40?
No, these little bamboo umbrellas.
These are mine to keep.
Excuse me, has he eaten?
How about you, Sophia? Remember, today is the first day of the rest of your life.
Terrific. If I'm lucky, I may live to be 7. Remember half these photos. I don't remember Brooklyn. I don't even remember you going off to your senior prom.
Ma, I never went to my senior prom.
Actually, I did remember that, but why should I be the only one here to feel like crap?
No one.
I know, but I deserve it.
How are we feeling, Mrs. Devereaux?
A little nervous.
You really don't need makeup.
Well, I want to look good just in case.
I was always told my dad died before I was born. And then I found my birth certificate, and there, listed as my father, was George Devereaux.
Well, maybe there was another George Devereaux in Miami,
And this was the address in my mom's old book.
who also lived in this house.
Believe
You know what I'm saying, Dorothy?
Yes, Ma, and it's nice. You're saying you love me and you care.
No, I'm saying buy genuine Q-tips. If I'm gonna put a stick in my ear, I'd like a little cotton at the end. Oh, so you're studying for your interview?
Uh-huh. I know it's a lot of added responsibility, but I really want this job.
Then why are you reading the racing form?
The racing form? Why would you think I'm reading the racing form?
You can't lie to your mother. Mothers always know when you're...
Before. Well, I don't get it. They don't seem to have anything in common.
I guess it's just like that old saying, you know, opposites attract.
Oh, that's very true. Back in St. Olaf, Ollie Knudensprinkle and his wife Bridget were opposites in every way. I mean, he was...
Behave yourself. Hello, Mr. Weinstock.
Oh, my goodness, as I live and breathe.
Unfortunately.
You're little Dorothy Petrillo.
That's right.
You haven't changed a bit. Same gorgeous smile, pretty eyes, beautiful figure, long golden blonde hair.
You have cataracts, don't you, Mr. Weinstock?
And send me a copy.
So this was a casual fling.
Please. I'm not the love him and leave him type. At my age, I don't have the strength to do both. We got married. It was a lovely ceremony, no thanks to Dorothy.
Well, listen, I have to talk to you.
Who's in charge here?
I'm telling him off.
I'm telling him all. Well, it's not really fair, because I can hear you.
Dorothy, am I showing too much cleavage?
Yes.
Then I'm ready for him, too.
Call the coach. The number's by the phone.
Fine, is there anything I can do?
Call the hospital and the coach. You got that, Rose?
Oh, hurry. Here comes another one. Yikes!
Hey, what do you do for a living? Crack walnuts?
What's going on?
Some time. Boy, you're pretty young. What brings a guy like you up here?
A lunatic. I'm a police officer, see? I was working a political rally at the Civic Center when this madman pulls out a revolver and he starts blasting away from the roof. I took a bullet pulling a baby carriage out of the line of fire. How about you?
Same.
I can still see Big Daddy sitting on the porch swing, swilling down home brew, picking off peaceniks with his BB gun. Oh, God, I miss that man.
Come on, honey. I'm sure Grand Dragon, our Big Daddy is always with you.
Great. We'll talk while I work. Come on, sit.
Here we go.
I'll do that.
Now, Rose, what is it that you wanted to talk to me about?
Well,
Look, I'm mad enough at myself as it is. I mean, Stanley Zbornak made me weak in the knees. What, you think I'm proud of that?
Who made the first move?
I guess I did. It was dark, and Stan stopped the car. I swear to you, I thought I was setting the parking brake.
Again.
I told you when he calls, take the message and throw it out. I'm back to my old self. Blanche Devereaux has returned.
Oh boy, strike up the gland.
How rude. You think she'd feel sorry for me?
To tell you the truth, I don't feel sorry for you either.
There are other fish in the sea.
You know, the ones my age are floating on the top.
Now, Ma, remember, don't do anything I wouldn't do.
I think I crossed that line when I got a date.
Hi, Sophia.
Way to go, Blanche. Because of you and your lousy advice, I've lost miles.
Well, if you're going to come on with this attitude and tweak my nose, and by the way, don't ever do that again because I hate it, I'm not going to help you. How was your date with Tony?
Do you enjoy getting old ladies in trouble?
Blanche is right. Oh, he's reasonable. He'll understand.
I'm going to call him, and I'm going to tell him the truth. You were right all along, Dorothy. The truth is always the best.
That is very wise, Rose.
Well, I don't want you to think I just made that up. I saw it this afternoon on TV.
With the intelligence of a squeaky toy. And now she's got a dog. Boy, I've got to stop seeing these things at dinner theaters.
How's it going out there?
The stripper used to be a cop, and the cop always wanted to be a dancer. Now they're wearing each other's hats, and it's really getting weird. Ma still won't join us.
She's still upset. People may visit, play with the controls, but I'll never really fly again.
Hello! And how is little...
Eva. Yes, for I am an American. And I'm leaving. I don't need your lousy club to make me feel special. Oh, please. No! Oh, you lost the
lying, vicious toad of a mother.
Is there a problem?
Oh, not at all. Happy as ever at Happiness House. Aw. Well, I guess we should be going.
Oh, now before I get a picture.
Oh, Rose.
Oh, come on, Dorothy. It's your prom picture. Say cheese.
There when you're down. And family stops at nothing. Nothing to help one of their own. Blanche, I want my brother Angelo to come here and live with us.
Oh, I'm sorry, Sophia. There's just no room.
Hey, I tried.
Wait a minute, Dorothy. You're...
All right, Uncle Angelo. For the time being, I guess you can use Uncle Morris's old apartment.
Oh, Dorothy, thank you so much. My first apartment in America. Here, I will begin again. Here, I will start a new life.
Happened to you, although none as horrible as what you just described. Ah, there you are. Ma, I scheduled the appointment for your checkup. Ma, you know you have to have a physical. What do you want me to do? Take you to court? Have you declared incompetent?
I'm not incompetent. Once when
Wonderful thing that could happen to a man. And it's all because of you. For the first time in my life, I'm batting .310. And I like myself.
Oh, Blanche, you really know how to mold a man.
I feel great. Let's go to dinner and celebrate. How does Chinese food sound?
I love enough Chinese food.
Why not? A celebratory dinner to bury the hatchet.
Who invited you?
Don't wait up.
Your grief.
I think so. But you know what would make me feel even better than this?
Why?
A kiss. A New Year's Eve kiss.
Oh, I don't know.
In memory of my late wife.
When you put it that way,
Rose, don't you feel sorry for me?
Get out!
Call ya?
Get out! What is it with men? Why would you want to have sex with somebody you've only known a few hours? Rose, why can't they understand?
Cut off his sex.
You mean it grows back?
Yes, Rose.
Kitten?
Oh, I'm just so mad at myself. You and I were finally beginning to get close, and I had to go and do something stupid. I just feel so terrible. And the odd thing is, I wouldn't have thought to give Stan a second look if Ma hadn't insisted.
All the food. Well, this time I decided it might as well be me.
Oh, look, I've given those cops long enough. I just have to go out there and try to find Ma.
Dorothy, you can't go out there.
Well, Rose, I can't just sit here.
But it is too dangerous. Oh, I remember back in St. Olaf, during a tornado.
The bread, too? Yes, sir. Well, I believe you'll find my name on the reservation schedule.
Oh, indeed. Here it is, Weber for two. Right this way. Hey, Carl, Weber's eating. I hope you'll find this satisfactory. Your waiter will...
Really, Blanche? What could be so important about a building?
I will tell you what is so important. It was my home away from home as a child, especially my bedroom. Grammy and I would have all our late night talks up there, and now they're tearing it down.
Oh, that's terrible.
My Grammy's plantation was the one place I consistently...
Tomorrow, Grandview will be gone. And we'd have to drive all night and stop at a motel. And we all know how you hate to drive.
Well, I found a way around that.
Hey, Blanche, I figured out this treasure map. It's buried somewhere outside Atlanta.
Let's roll.
Let's...
All right, Ma, enough. Now, where did you get $35,000?
Did you ever hear of hard work? Well, your brother and sister had to work very hard to send me that money.
Are you telling me that all these years you were hoarding money?
Again, we're sorry for springing this on you. I know it came as quite a shock.
Our hearts go out to both of you, and as soon as Ma and I have talked, we'll get back to you.
So you'll seriously consider this?
Well, of course we will. How could we not? What a pair of...
Rosen Island, every man I know is watching this show. This live show about lesbian lovers of Miami.
Every man you know is watching? Hey, we could beat the Price is Right.
Rose.
And again.
Potsdam Conference, July 1945. Present were Truman, Stalin, Trebek.
And now, from...
I wanna be loved by you alone. Kissed by you, just you and nobody else but you. I want. Blanche has entered the room.
Excuse me, miss, but
Do you know how smashingly lovely your eyes are?
Oh, please. I'll bet you talked to Dorothy and she sent you out on this mission of mercy. So just take a hike, Teabag.
I beg your pardon, I don't know who this Dorothy is. I don't know any of the
Answers.
Well, I'm ready for the reunion. What do you think?
Oh, Pussycat, I think you haven't changed a bit since your prom.
Really?
No, I'm lying. Gee, why do you press me on these things? Lois can hear us, and if we act like it's over, she will too. Don't worry, kiddo. We're all here. You're gonna be fine. Dorothy is here. Blanche is here. She wants you to get out of the bed so she can use it. There's a cute doctor she's got her eye on.
Good morning.
Good morning, Dorothy. How was your date? Did you have a good time?
Oh, Blanche, I can't thank you enough. I had a fantastic time.
Well, now, didn't I tell you? Go on now, don't...
Roofing nail, have a flat head.
Oh, you were actually paying attention.
Look, Lucas, no offense, but hardware doesn't sound terribly romantic. So when you come by tomorrow, why don't you tell Blanche that you took me to hear the Emerson String Quartet?
I love it. Do you think they might buy that afterwards we frolicked in